The law of iterated expectations. The mean of big Y is the weighted average of the conditional expectation of a big Y given big X, weighted by the probability distribution of big X. For example, the mean height of adults is the weighted average of the mean height of men and the mean height of women, weighted by the proportions of men and women. Stated mathematically, if big X takes on the L values x sub 1 through x sub L, then big E of big Y equals the sum from I equals 1 to L of big E of big Y given big X equals x sub I multiplied by the probability that x equals x sub I, equation 2.19. Equation 2.19 follows from equations 2.18 and 2.19. See exercise 2.19. Stated differently, the expectation of big Y is the expectation of the conditional expectation of big Y given big X. Big E of big Y equals big E open bracket, big E open, big Y given big X close bracket, equation 2.20, where the inner expectation on the right hand side of equation 2.20 is computed using the conditional distribution of big Y given big X, and the outer expectation is computed using the marginal distribution of big X. Equation 2.20 is known as the law of iterated expectations. For example, the mean number of connection failures, big M, is the weighted average of the conditional expectation of big M given that it is old and the conditional expectation of big M given that it is new. So big E of big M equals big E of big M given big A equals 0, multiplied by the probability big A equals 0, plus big E of big M given big A equals 1 times the probability big A equals 1 equals 0.56 times 0.50 plus 0.14 times 0.50 equals 0.35. This is the mean of the marginal distribution of big M as calculated in equation 2.2. The law of iterated expectations implies that if the conditional mean of big Y given big X is 0, then the mean of big Y is 0. This is an immediate consequence of equation 2.20. If big E of big Y given big X equals 0, then big E of big Y equals big E open bracket big E of big Y given big X close bracket equals big E open bracket 0 close bracket equals 0. Said it differently, if the mean of big Y is given big X, restarting the sentence, said differently, if the mean of big Y given big X is 0, then it must be that the probability weighted average of these conditional means is 0. That is, the mean of big Y must be 0.